This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Denver, Colorado. I'm here at Northwest Roofing. Since 1963, they have been the first choice for roof replacement, repair, and home improvements for the folks across the entire state of Colorado and into southern Wyoming. I'm here with Paul Reed Jr., who is the President of Operations. Thanks for joining us here today, Paul. Let's start off a little bit about yourself. I mean, basically, you've been holding up a lot of the projects here, all the way from Alamosa, Colorado, all the way up into Cheyenne. Share with me a little bit about yourself, how it is that you got involved in this type of industry.
You know, over 20 years ago, I started in this industry kind of on a freak deal. My dad sent me out to help my cousin. My cousin had a roofing company, went out to help him for a few days, and I just fell in love with it.
Interesting. I mean, so quite honestly, this is something you've done for many, many years, a couple decades. Obviously, it's in your blood. Let me ask you this. I mean, we can pretty much assume that the largest investment most consumers ever make is our home, our residence. And basically, the roof is what's protecting the residents here for us. Obviously, it's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week against the elements. A roofing job probably isn't something that you want to leave to the amateur. Would I be safe in saying that?
Oh, absolutely. You know, the roof is the most important thing to protect, probably your biggest investment you're ever going to make in your life, which is your home.
Interesting. Here in Colorado, we have beautiful climate, yet that climate can be pretty devastating on outside roofs. Everything from heavy snow in the wintertime, a lot of wind throughout the year, and even pretty damaging hail probably are pretty commonplace. Do these cause more damage than people probably even realize?
Oh, you know, most people don't actually realize, but Colorado is the second leading state behind Texas of actually hail-damaged homes every year. Colorado, between Denver, Colorado Springs, southern Colorado, clear up to the Fort Collins, we get hail every single year. We're only behind Texas as far as hail-damaged homes every year.
I had no idea of that. One of the things I see is basically prevention has to be a big thing for folks here. I mean, before the storms hit or a small little problem becomes big, tell me how prevention can kind of play a role here. What is an annual roof inspection? Is that something that is recommended?
Absolutely. We do an annual 10-point inspection on all of our customers, which means we come out, evaluate a full exterior evaluation, get up on the roof, check, make sure all the flashings are in there properly, the pipe jacks are sealed, the vents are adequate, the soffit vents are still venting. We do things like that. That's one thing that's very important to make sure you get that lifetime of your roof that you can possibly get.
So we're talking about a pretty in-depth report, if you will. We're talking not just looking at from the side of the street and taking a look at the roof. You're looking, like you say, ventilation, making sure that the flashing's there, even gutters are holding up. Is this something that you provide as a service, as a complimentary?
Oh, absolutely, because it's kind of a misconception. Most people walk outside, look up at their roof and go, you know, looks good from here. You know, most of the time it does look good from the ground, but once you jump up on the roof and you actually see someone like myself or people that work for me that's been in this industry for this long, we know what to look for. We know how to prevent issues that may arise.
Obviously, prevention is a key, but as we know, things do happen. When damage occurs on somebody's roof, I would imagine there's kind of a panic mode that goes on with them. You know, waking up, deciding who they're going to call, who they're going to trust. At that point, you probably don't want to be dealing with insurance companies, and that's got to be overwhelming for a lot of consumers. Is the insurance part of it something you guys are able to kind of walk us through a little bit?
Yes, that's what we actually specialize in, is dealing with the insurance companies on the consumer's behalf. So we come out, evaluate the roof, and look at it to see, does this qualify for an insurance claim? And from that point, we walk you through on how to start that process, and we're with you every step of the way to make sure that, number one, you know what to call and tell the insurance what's going on, meeting the insurance company out there for them to ensure that the adjuster that comes out is getting everything documented properly, paid for properly. And there's a few organizations that we're part of that do help the help the homeowners vet the right contractor, because there's so many contractors running around here in Denver, Metro Denver, and Colorado because of licensing issues. There is kind of a lack of vetting the proper contractors, so that's something that we're very passionate about, working with homeowners and education.
I would think from a consumer standpoint, I would be relieved to know that I have an ally in my corner dealing with the insurance company, not only making sure that I'm getting full use of my insurance, but also it probably even speeds up the process, making sure my roof gets taken care of faster when somebody's able to speak with them that understands the whole process.
Yes, that is correct. You know, most insurance companies, when they come out, unfortunately, they do underpay most of the time. You know, they're in business, right? They're not in business to come out here and write a check for you to replace your roof. So we're here to make sure that you're put back whole before you were, like you were before the storm.
Wonderful. Not only is your company specialized in working with insurance companies, but the company itself is insured. I mean, is that important for people to look at, making sure you're dealing with a company out there that is properly insured so that you're not left liable?
Yes, it is. It's a very important thing to look for. You know, our company, we carry over $2 million of general liability insurance and $1 million of workman's comp insurance. You know, it is construction. Things do happen. As a homeowner, you need to make sure that the contractor you're working with has those insurances just in case something ever does happen.
So when we're looking at somebody who is maybe a so-called professional and they can't answer that question and make sure that they're properly insured, this should be a definite red flag for folks out there to probably steer in a different direction.
Yes. You know, a lot of roofing contractors will actually carry around a liability insurance or a workman's comp insurance that's not really for roofing. They'll use an insurance company and they'll say they're for drywall or for painting. So if something were to happen on a lot of contractors, you're actually not covered. So it's important to look at the actual document and make sure it is for roofing.
Excellent. As we said before, obviously the roof is protecting your home, but it's also protecting the contents of your home. And we have valuable things in our home. I would say it's even more so when it comes to commercial roofs. We're talking about protecting livestock, protecting data, computers, the whole 9 yards. Is commercial an area that your company goes into as well?
Yeah, we do a considerable amount of commercial. You know, in the commercial, it's even just as important because if the roof's leaking, you know, it's cost of business. You know, they have to shut down that section of the restaurant. They have to shut down that section of their store. So, I mean, cost of business, it's very vital for us to get in there, take care of what we need to, and get that roof stopped from leaking.
Never thought about that before. I mean, not only is the damage costing them money, but actually stopping business is definitely costing them money as well. You guys are able to work on a variety of roofs out there. We're talking about everything from hot tar roof, metal roof, even the new cool roofs. These are all things you guys are pretty well versed in.
We are very versed in every type of roof system out there.
One of the things that you provide, you've been in business for many years now, obviously top quality service paired with top quality product. I mean, like you say, basically a better product makes for a better roof. Who are some of the manufacturers that you guys are certified with?
You know, one of the ones we're most proud of is with Owens Corning. We're a platinum preferred contractor with them, which means that we were vetted into the program where we're in the top 1% of all roofing contractors in the entire United States. We're certified in flat roofs with Genflex and Geico roof coatings, CertainTeed as the one, but like I said, the Owens Corning is probably our most prestigious one that we have.
So I imagine not every contractor here, Denver, Colorado Springs, can make that same claim.
No, out of the thousands of contractors in Colorado, there are only 6 of us with the certification of the platinum.
Let me ask you this. Obviously, the roofs are protecting our homes. What about folks out there that are looking for a different alternative when it comes to siding? Maybe they're tired of painting their house every 3 or 4 years. Is siding something else you can help them with as well?
Yes, we actually install a James Hardie product, which is a Color Plus, which means the color is actually baked into there. So when we put that siding up, it is fairly hail resistant, and we're able to put that on to the color that you select, and it's really a maintenance-free product.
Roofing, roof replacement, new roofs, roof repair, siding, even window replacement. These are all things your team has gone out there and able to provide for.
Full exterior service, absolutely.
That is very impressive. Let me ask you this. All the projects out there that you've done across the state here, obviously you pride yourselves on the fact of great quality, great service. Has it been rewarding work for you getting out there and seeing some of these homes come together?
Yes, it is. You know, after many major storms, from tornadoes in Windsor in 2008, to some of the devastating hailstorms we have, you know, we take a lot of pride in going out there, providing a quality product, and actually getting people back into their homes. You know, it's a devastating time for people when a storm rolls through. You know, windows are busted out, siding is gone, the roof is leaking, and when we're able to come in there and do it in a quick, efficient way, that is very rewarding.
Absolutely. Obviously, a local company here, you're basically dealing with customers who become clients. These clients become your friends. How important is it for the company to give back to the community?
That's one of our things we're really passionate about. You know, we do a lot of work with Denver Children's Home, Wounded Warrior Project, There with Care. You know, we figure we can't keep it. You know, we have to pass it on as well. So we're very passionate about giving back to the community. I mean, without the community and the support that we get, you know, and coming out and doing jobs, you know, we wouldn't be in business. So we give a lot back to the community and enjoy every minute of it.
Excellent. Enjoying every minute of it. 100% customer satisfaction is the mission this company put together back in the 60s. They are still here today serving people across the entire state, also into southern Wyoming. Basically, from that first phone call all the way to the final cleanup, they're going to make sure that you are 100% satisfied. Check them out. Their website is at the bottom of the screen right there. You can basically take a look at some of the projects they've done out there, take a look at the gallery as well. Make sure and read the reviews. Basically, this is a company that has put together projects for many folks out there, be it residential or commercial. Better Business, A+ rating out there. They are certified across the board. Check out all the things there on the website, but it's real easy. Click on the button and request for them to come on out and do a free estimate for you. Once again, that is the Northwest Roofing, located right here in Denver, Colorado. This is Gary Atensi with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.